Hey everybody, welcome back to Tim Travels. It's Terry, your host. I'm here in Kentucky. Drove over here solo. It's kind of weird. After just a short period of time having somebody in the truck, it's kind of weird to not have anybody in the truck with me. So drove over here. I'm right near Elizabethtown, where I have a stop, a delivery at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. But I'm also near a significant historical site at Hodgenville, or near Hodgenville, and at the Sinking Spring Farm, and that's where Abraham Lincoln was born in February of 1809. His family lived here until around 1816. I think his father had a lot of land disputes and kind of lost title to properties and was basically left over the title issues, although Lincoln later said also that the fact that Kentucky was a slave state played a part in the decision. It wasn't the main reason, but it played a part in the decision. And then the Lincoln family moved from here up to what is now Perry County, Indiana. And eventually, of course, Lincoln ended up in Illinois, where he practiced law and started his political career and stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to finish up with something that happened yesterday with Gabe, who was on my truck. He finished his TNT, and congratulations to him. But I'm all about value. I'm all about people getting new experiences and learning something new. So I'm going to show you just a quick clip of something new that Gabe learned just yesterday as he was getting off my truck. Okay, we're here at Culver's. How's your first butter burger?
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, I like it.
So Gabe's first opportunity to come to Culver's. I don't know if Gabe learned jack about driving a truck, but he did learn about In-N-Out and Culver's. So that's a win. All right. That's right. So not only in less than 2 weeks on my truck, he had his first experience at In-N-Out and his first experience at Culver's. So he wanted to go, I don't even know where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to some Chinese joint and, get Chinese in Springfield. And I was like, dude, there's a Culver's right there. And then I mentioned cheese, curds, and onion rings, and the guy at the front desk at the Campus Inn was like, oh yeah. So I had cheese, curds, and onion rings with my Reuben, but he just had the burger and fries and enjoyed it. So the thing I wanted to talk about today, man, this is big. It's big. Tomorrow there's going to be a trucker strike, and I think you probably all know about this because I'm guessing almost everybody that drives a truck is going to be involved. The question that I still kind of have, because I read about this on CDL Life, is exactly what are we striking about? Now, some people that are trying to organize strikes, well, let me back up. A strike is actually when you don't go to work, and you stand on a picket line and you tell the public why you're picketing. You want better benefits. You want better wages. You want better working hours. Stuff like that. Stuff that people strike about. Maybe you want safer working conditions. I mean, that's all part of it, and that's what unions kind of busy themselves with. But apparently this strike, at least part of it, what some people were saying is it's over medical freedom. Yeah, medical freedom. Not really sure what that means. And then another organizer said, well, it could be over anything that's on your mind. And so he's like, it could be medical freedom, it could be just freedom in general, or the vaccine mandate or whatever you want to strike for. We're for whatever you want to strike for. And so I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what I really want to strike for then. I'm trying to think of something. Maybe bringing back incandescent light bulbs. I would strike for that, maybe. Not sure I would want to go without pay just to get incandescent light bulbs back on the shelves. What else is there? I mean, maybe bring back Hogan's Heroes on TV or something, like, new cast, and just pick up where they left off. I mean, that'd be cool. I'd watch that. I guess I would strike for that. But anyway, this big trucker strike, apparently, and if you go to the article on CDL Life, there are apparently a bunch of places where, all over the country, identified interstates and mile markers where people are going to slow roll. Now, I work for Prime, or I contract with Prime, so Prime is known as one of the premier slow rolling companies in the world when it comes to trucking anyway. Like, I can be driving 65 in a 65, and some trucker will pass me and be like, that slow rolling jackass getting in my way. So I don't know what people are going to do. I mean, I gotta say this, right? Like, I think strikes are effective only when people are willing to, like, shut something down. But I'm not sure slow rolling a bunch of trucks is going to get noticed by anybody. And even if it did get noticed and somebody was like, what are you striking for? What are you slow rolling for? And somebody's like, medical freedom. I'm not sure that that's going to really resonate with the public. Because the reason strikes work is because it affects public opinion, and it also affects the bottom line of the company that's being struck. Since trucking is not really, I mean, there are big companies, and people could strike a big company. But, I'm not thinking this is going to work. Anyway, I don't even know. I think all these slow rolls are supposed to happen at 0700, which is problematic for me because I'm probably just going to be waking up since my delivery's only 10 minutes, 20 minutes from here, and it's not till 09. So I'm not even going to be out of the bunk by 07 probably. And if I am, I'm going to be doing, I don't know, in the shower or in the bathroom or eating an Egg McMuffin or something. So anyway, if you participate in this strike, please let me know. I'd love to hear how it turns out. And let me just say this about the strike, right? Everybody has medical freedom, okay? You got medical freedom. You do not have to submit to any medical procedure at all in this country. In fact, even if you're in a bad car wreck and you're totally knocked out, there are ways to prevent people from helping you, medical professionals. And that is to get a DNR, a do not resuscitate order. I used to help people with wills and estates stuff, and I also did living wills, medical powers of attorney, and even if somebody really wanted a DNR, I would prepare it for them. As a firefighter, volunteer firefighter, I've been on calls where family member would call because grandma was in cardiac arrest, and we'd get there, and the paramedics would always beat us if we were going on the engine. But the paramedics would be like, "Hey, there's nothing we can do here. There's a DNR posted on the bedroom door or whatever." So yeah, in America, you got medical freedom. You can refuse treatment for anything. You can refuse any medical procedure. You can refuse to take a physical. You can refuse to pee in a cup. you can refuse to get a vaccine. You got medical freedom. Not sure you need to strike for it. But the corollary to that is companies can require employees to do certain things, like pee in a cup, like get a physical, like get a vaccine, like all sorts of stuff, as a condition of employment. So you have your free agency, you have your medical freedom. I'm not sure you got to strike for it. I think that's striking for the wrong thing. But anyway, I just share that. If you go to the strike, I'd love to hear about it. If you're slow rolling somewhere, I'd love to hear about that. But be careful. There are minimum speed limits. Yeah, like there's a range, right? Like you're not supposed to go over 65 in some places, but you better be going at least 40. So that'd be embarrassing to get a ticket for like exceeding the... Is that exceeding? No, it would be for failure to meet the minimum speed on an interstate. I don't know that it would help the strike's cause. Anyway, take care. I'm going to do my drop tomorrow, and then I'm going to be on my way back up to Springfield, Missouri. And then I'm supposed to get a trainee sometime next week, and I'll give you more information about that. But, so happy strike day tomorrow. Be safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.